Welcome back to game 2 of Nickel City X-Wing. It's Ben Jammin versus Ando in another classic banger. Empire versus Republic. Thick Boys versus Nobby's Wet Dream. The A-Wings. It's like Ando's starting off with one turns with boosts. Pink, do the one turn boost. Brown, one turn. Betting is open. This is a unique matchup, not something you see a ton of. Brown did the barrel roll, which allows green the room to come in and boost. There's yellow, Captain Oiken, coming in hot. And the double decimator conga line. This list has to be right up Max's alley. Has Max said anything about this so far? We go back to dials. While we go back to dials, I'm going to get a couple mark indicators here. Navi going all in on the A-Wings. A lot of faith. A-Wing pilots, you can't kill all of us. Maybe. No, see, I like what they've done with the arcs. Like, puts that little arrow in front. You can always tell now. Enjoy that. I think they've clearly done a great job. Also, this is about the time where Spectrum decides to fuck me. So, here's hoping. They're on the table now, Mystic. To the right of the spawner, there's these arcs that you can pull. There's 4 different varieties. Yeah, they've fixed my internet. I've done more to fix it than they have. I bought a new router that I probably didn't need to buy, which was nice, $150. And I've also switched a shit ton of settings. Fucked around, done all this crap. Let's just say Greg's not a happy boy with Spectrum. But hey, it gets us working. Fucking, that's all I can ask for. We'll find out tonight, eh? This is the first real big test, right? Like, we've done a couple streams, some Battlefield streams and stuff. But all those also use my second computer going into this one. Like, this is... Oh, looks like Ando moved a little too soon. Kind of giving away his plan there. Wow. Double decimator. Systems. We're going to get red boosts. Oh, did he just bank? Well, hopefully he didn't bank himself off the board. There is a 3 forward focus boost. Three forward focus boost. Ooh, and it fits in. 4 forward. I don't think that boost is gonna fit. Might be able to boost straight, but focus. Rebank from Brown. Focus. Loose. And focus. Red. I'm gonna try and boost. Oh, fits in nicely. And last but not least, green. Pretty clear that this is going to be a focus into a boost. And I forgot to start time. They're at 109, which is what, 69 minutes? Nice. And that stays on the board. And that'll be a reinforce to the front. Rack. Rack's going to go for a target lock here. Has red and brown. And that is actually pretty great information for Ando, because now we can kind of guess on a thread tracer how many ships he'd have in onto Oiken here. Rack's going to take that first shot. This is going to be a 3v4 onto the red A-Wing Rack. Oof. Spends Vader. And red will have to spend focus to take a shield. That's going to leave red without red. Oiken now. 3v3 onto blue. Oiken. Yeah, it didn't even register nothing. And he will also spend force for 3. He just mock boosted. Blanks out onto blue there. Takes 3 damage. Red. There's going to be 2v1. Daddies. No. Evaded. 1 shield onto rack. I think if you can hit Oiken here, hit Oiken with everything you got. But he's going to go ahead and go back into rack. And he'll spend for 2. Rack rolling 1. Again with the evade. Green. Has range 3 obstructed onto Oiken. Why I liked firing everything you could at Oiken. And he'll spend for 2. Oiken could evade. Roll too few dice, but the reinforcements that it's 1 no matter what. Blue range 2 into Oiken. Or 1. And 1 will go in. Keep forgetting that these decimators don't actually have any evasion dice. It's just been range 3. And last but not least, yellow, range 3, 2 die. 2 hits guarantees 1. For 1. Awaken, we'll get the roll. And 1 goes in. Almost into Hall here. You go back to dials, and we do have a scoring update. So let's bring in Gerd. Gerd.
The score now is Lemon 17, Ando 0.
Thank you, Gerd. You guys know me. I think you should always try to focus the max amount of fire you can at all times. But as it goes, not the worst thing to happen after a terrible blank out really kind of screwed you. Now I think you're trying to probably get blue into blocking range. And you might be all in on Rack here. Rack will get Dauntless ability and still has Vader, so Rack can still do damage. Yeah, Oiken can shoot at range 0, so you don't really want to bump him. Soon, Navi. Or soon, Deslin. Oh, God. Soon, Deslin. Soon they'll be able to shoot backwards. What I'm sure won't be broken at all. It's not broken. It's actually terrible. I hope it's free. I mean, maybe. I think I still want that focus boost here. Focus. I think I still want that boost here. Unless you're planning on lining up like 17 prockets. He's like all in on Oiken here. That hugs the cloud, hugs the rock. Yikes. That's gonna bump. So red's probably gonna get Vader and half pointed and then try to kill by Rack. All these bump. Wicked, 3 forward, takes the bump. And Rack also bumps, but Dauntless. See if he still does an action here with Rack. And he's just gonna dauntless a focus here. That's gonna be stressful. So green will take a shield. That's a Vader on green. And Rack is going to go range 1 on green. 4v3 modified on the green. 4-2 after the focus spin. Green. 1 evade. Half points. White can still go for the kill on the blue. This is going to be a 4v2 shot onto blue here. And spends Grand Inquisitor for 3. And that guarantees blue's death. Blue comes off the board. Yellow is going to get a procket. Yellow. Oh no, yellow has cluster missiles, not rockets. Unfortunate. So this is going to be 3 dice. Or hit crit. And 2 crits. So that's shield crit. A structural damage on a no agility ship. So that's fun. 2 dice now. For 1. Oiken down to 10. Brown, nothing. Red, range 2. For 1. Down to 9. It's a crit. A crit is a damaged engine. That one actually hurts. And he's going to keep it in on Oiken. For 1. And we are going back to dials. And we do have a scoring update. Gerg.
Jammin 71. Oh.
So Ando did lose a ship. And Oiken has been half pointed. This is going to be a pretty clutch turn. Yeah, no prockets as of yet. No. So each ship activates separately. So you reveal Grand Inquisitor can trigger if he chooses. You execute that ship. Next ship, reveal Grand Inquisitor can trigger. Yeah. Yeah, no prockets as of yet, but we're hoping. We want to see some banger. Don't think we're going to get a Gerard trigger here. Boykin can't really do it. And I don't think. And Hawking, Greg Hawking. Rack is stressed, so he can't do it. So, oh, Gerard. That would be a waste. It's a great card, though. Words are really hard. Yeah. And I could not talk. Literally. What happened? Ugh, bad. How's everything looking, everybody? How are we all doing? Do a check in on you guys. I can't talk, dude. Fucking, I shoveled out my driveway today, and holy crap, it took me like 3 hours. There was so much snow today. I don't smell toast yet, but if I did, I'd know it wouldn't have been cooked. You know what we haven't done? Get ourselves a heist. Got a new job starting Tuesday, so I'll be here less. No! No! No, Zimity. I'm happy that Max got a job. I am. I want Max to be happy. I consider Max a friend. I want him to find love, and I want it to be the lady I found for him, and I want him to be happy and prosperous. But I also want him to be with us for way more. And the barrel roll back gives Pink a little bit of leeway here to take a focus. Red fits in. And a focus. Real interesting to see where brown ends up. Two forward. Bump. Green. Bump. So it looks like we're going to get a Grand Inquisitor trigger here. And he will do a red action. A crew of pirates and raiders check their flintlocks and sharpen their cutlasses as they disembark for Blackheart Island. Oh, the entire crew escaped Blackheart Island alive. They celebrate with a chest full of gold and a belly full of rum. Max, I swear to God, if you disappear on us, I will be so upset. Like, so upset. And now Green will do his bump. Yeah, Max better not ghost us. I will be so hurt. there goes Rack. Through the river and over the wood. No action for Rack there. And Quicken bumps into purple. And green takes 1 damage. And Rack, I'm certain, is probably going to shoot at green here and go for the kill. But he's actually going to go in at red and try to strip it. And it's going to spend the lock. For 2. Red. 1 evade. And looks like red's just going to take it. Now Oiken is going to go 4v2 at pink with Oiken's ability. Or going to spin the lock. And that's going to settle for 2. Pink. Spends their focus, takes a shield. Now the A-Wings get a little bit of retribution. So pink, range 3 obstructed. This is going to be 2v2 on the Rack. Or nothing. Brown, no shots. Red, here is the banger here. With marksmanship. Range 1. Is he going to fire a thread tracer? I think you don't even need to waste a thread tracer here. I think you try to put as many crits into this asshole as you can. And that is exactly what he is changing his mind to. And there it is. That's going to be a hit and 2 crits. First crit. Panicked Pilot. That is a great crit to land there. The situation. And a direct. So that's going to bring Oiken down to 4. That is 5, 7. Yeah, Oiken. So Oiken at 5? No, 4. He's at 4. Daddy's from yellow into Rack. Obstructed range 2 though, so Rack gets 2 dice. Evade Decimator. Today. And that's shields down on the Rack. Thinking about doing an electronic baffle onto Oiken, but it only would eliminate 1. And he will do it. Take Oiken down to 3. And he'll eliminate 1 of those stress tokens. Again, we're not going to get a Gergerod this turn. And Oiken can't turn because of damaged engine. So this has got to be a bank. You know exactly where Oiken is going to be. Can you take advantage is really the question here. I think it starts with Brown, one or two Harding, focus boost. He's on rack now. Purple, maybe save purple for last in 5K after you try to get red and yellow into shooting positions on Oiken here. Got a self bump Brown. You don't want to get in front. You could. Here's what I worry about. I worry about Ben saying Oiken's dead. I'm just gonna move forward and take one of these A-wings off with me. What is this song? It's called Joker's Song by Miracle of Sound. This is a perfect chance for these A-wings to gang up on Oiken and regroup with plenty of time to take on Rack. And Rack is dropping a Connor net. And it just misses. Oh, no, it doesn't. That hits. Plus the damage to green and wipes green off the board. Well, that didn't give the overlap information. Report that to Vulcan. It did one. Green was sitting on one. And Brown. Focus boost there. Pink, one hard. Focus and maybe another boost. Sure. Red, one hard. I think you focus and boost. Like, I don't think there's much to this. Yellow, hopefully yellow one-hearted. But nope. Looks like they're all in on Rack right now. And let's see what Rack did after Oiken moves. Oiken with the bank. And that bumps red. And that will clear stress. And that is definitely in arc on red. So a 4v2 shot on red coming up. And looks like Oiken is going to take that reinforce onto the rear. Or not Oiken, Rack. See if we get a Vader trigger here. Gonna take it on Pink. And Pink will take a shield. Trying to keep the dream of Crockett's alive. 3v3 now from Rack. Reinforced in the rear here. Rack ability, so that's 2. And 1 evade. I'm gonna reroll here. Kind of got to spend. He just took it. What a ballsy maneuver. It's a damaged engine. That could have been bad. I admire someone who's dedicated to the Prockets. So this is going to be 4v2 on the red with Oiken. And that is going to be 3 on the red, and red is dead. So this is going to be a Procket shot now. Let's see if it's a banger on the Chirnu. Ooh! That's going to be 2 hits, 3 crits. Natties. No. 2 hits. Oh, you're right. 1 hit, 3 crits. Got excited. Fuel leak. That triggers the extra one. So I was right all along. Weapons failure after the console fire. And this is bullseye for Brown. And we're getting another Brocket here. Oh, it's yellow. Sorry. God, I'm dumb. Yellow has cluster missiles, no lock, so. It is in marksmanship. And hit 1, and that's a crit. It's a loose stabilizer on that crit. And Brown, range 3. Roll. Hit crit. And so the crit goes through. There's another fuel leak. Rack is hurt. Rack, not only is Rack hurt, Rack is in an awkward position where he almost has to go straight now. Gergerod is up. And Gergerod has no range limit. Gamewings might get sandwiched, but it's all going to be range 2, range 3. No, Oiken is free of the panic. The electronic baffled one stress off, and then he blued this turn. Yeah, Vader. Right now, you kind of have to play it where Pink. Ideally, you want Pink to be range 3 of Rack so he can't get Vadered. And what you really want to do is get Brown in rocket position. Brown is healthy. And I think we'll probably see a Grand Inquisitor trigger here to give Oiken an action before doing a too hard, which is going to be red on that damaged engine. Either way, this game has been bloody and brutal. It's an 8-5 health game. Looks like Ben is ready. Ando. Final check. Systems phase. We're getting Moff Jaredrod. That is a red boost. And nothing for Rack. That surprises me. That means he wants to keep Vader in range. Pink, move forward. Brown. And a boost. Yellow. 3, and it clears. What a move. What flying there from Ando. He's only been playing this game like a month or so. That's quality right there, folks. Here comes Oiken. One bank. Oiken's going to take a lock. Who is it on? It looks like it's going to be in onto the pink A-Wing. Pink A-Wing sitting on 1, so that's likely going to be a kill. And Rack, only a 1 forward for Rack. Rack want to fix loose stabilizer? Does Rack want to fix console fire? Or does Rack want to reinforce? But he's going to go ahead and fix weapons failure of all the ones. Full violence. Can Vader pink? You wanted to. He's going to go ahead and Vader Brown, and Brown's just going to go ahead and take it. Three v 3 on Brown. Brown natties. Console fire, please. Fire, never punished. Awaken. Range 1. 4v3. Onto pink with a lock and 1 force from the Grand Inquisitor. Pink's already spent their thing. Ooh. It's going to spend the lock. That's 3. Pink needs all paint. Gets not enough. 2 ace, sir? I don't know what that means. All right. Brown and yellow. So, no Procket. That's going to be 2 in on rack. And this is range 2. For another 2. Rack lives on 1 for now. So Rack needs this. A, Rack needs to go straight. B, Rack needs to clear console fire. See how this looks for Brown. Could he go straight? Rack has the tiniest bit of angle, which I think blocks a super fast straight move from Brown. I think you one hard yellow to the left and then boost right. No, that would never fit. No, 2 bank right does not fit for sure. Rack will die. Just a matter of how much damage will Rack do before then. No system space here. So yellow, first to move. Ooh, that bumps. And that's probably going to make Brown bump. Sure does. Awaken. Bumps. Rack. 1 forward. You might as well just take a target lock here. Focus. And it's going to go all in on Brown. Brown takes their second shield. Console fire. Safe. Never punished. Yeah, I think you just live with the fact that sends a lock for 2. And blanks. Brown is dead, which is best case scenario for Jammin there. Now he gets a range 1 banger onto yellow, free. 4v3. Grand Inquisitor for mods for Oiken. No mods for the A-Wing. You fixed weapons failure. Sorry, I just didn't clear it. I'm bad at my job. Oh no, I did clear it. You all can't read. And that's going to be 2 on to yellow. And yellow just needs to avoid blanks. Well, just needs to get 1. And that's hit crit natties. And Rack is dead. We've got about 22 minutes left. Let's get a scoring update.
Score now is Ben 184 and Low 150.
Thanks, Gerd. Picked weapons failure a while ago. The charger odds up. If I'm Ando, I am running away, evading, boosting, running away, evading, boosting, and coming around till I can make a good pass at him. You have plenty of time here. Structural damage and damaged engine aren't going away. You are fine. Walker says his best bet is to run and turn around without a K or sleep so he can get a focus attack. Agreed. Agreed. He should be running here. All right, so he reveals, and he's going to go ahead and take a lock with Grand Inquisitor. Yeah, you can invade boost. It's after any action you can boost red. There's the evade boost. Just gotta survive this shot. Move forward from Oiken. Oiken will focus. This is going to be 3v3. Hit and 2 crits. And 1 crit will go in. That is disabled power rigger, and that is an ion token. Roll die, spend focus. He's ion now, and they are calling it G to the G. All right. So that is going to let us pay up the left side. Yep. Thank you guys for playing. Appreciate it. GG. Good game, everybody. So while I have you here, let me say, if you haven't followed us, please give us a follow. If you're feeling spicy, give us a sub. Not, that's fine too. Live your life. Do what you do. We will be back with another game. Walker, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate you. Dude, run that commercial. I can run that commercial. And remember the Tri-City Tournament, which we'll show you right now.